Have you ever been surrounded by people, replied to dozens of messages, scrolled through social media for hours, and still ended the day feeling alone? It's a strange feeling because, by every measure, we should be the most connected generation in history. We can talk to someone across the world in seconds, join communities for almost any interest, and keep up with hundreds of people's lives without leaving our homes. Yet loneliness has become one of the biggest problems of our time. So, what happened? The answer isn't that we have fewer people around us. It's that we've slowly replaced connection with communication. Sending memes, liking photos, reacting to stories, and exchanging quick messages create the feeling of staying in touch, but they rarely create genuine closeness. We know what's happening in people's lives, but we don't necessarily know how they're actually doing. Somewhere along the way, conversations became updates and friendships became notifications. Another reason is that modern life has become incredibly individualistic. We move cities for work, spend hours commuting, work remotely, and often live far from family. In the past, communities were built into everyday life. You saw the same neighbors, visited relatives regularly, and naturally spent time with people without having to schedule it weeks in advance. Today, maintaining friendships often feels like another task on a busy calendar, and when life gets overwhelming, it's usually the first thing we sacrifice. There's also a quieter problem that nobody talks about. We're constantly exposed to everyone else's highlight reel. Every vacation, promotion, relationship, and celebration appears on our screen, making it seem like everyone else is surrounded by meaningful connections while we're somehow falling behind. Even if we know those posts don't show the full picture, our brains still compare our everyday lives to someone else's best moments. The irony is that loneliness isn't always about being physically alone. It's about feeling unseen. You can spend an entire day talking to people and still feel like nobody truly knows what you're thinking or what you're struggling with. On the other hand, one honest conversation with someone who genuinely listens can make you feel more connected than hundreds of online interactions. The good news is that loneliness isn't solved by collecting more followers or joining more group chats. It's solved by creating deeper relationships instead of more relationships. That might mean calling a friend instead of texting, having dinner without everyone looking at their phones, or simply being willing to have conversations that go beyond how's work and what's new. Real connection has always required something that technology can't provide instantly: time, presence, and vulnerability. Those things can't be liked, shared, or downloaded. They have to be experienced. Maybe that's the loneliness epidemic nobody prepared us for. We learned how to stay connected to everyone, but somewhere along the way we forgot how to truly connect with someone,